Foundations of Amateur Radio. Today I was looking around my shack and noticed that I have lots of different amateur radio tools that go beyond the simple bits and pieces I started with, namely a radio, battery, power supply, coax and antenna. While I have no illusion that my gear is complete, or even representative of all of the stuff that you might need or come across, I think it's worthwhile to mention a few bits and pieces that you may not have considered. I think the first thing I got that wasn't part of the basic kit was a dummy load. It's only a little one, rated at 50 watts or so, but seeing I'm only using 5, that's more than enough. I use it to check things like Vox sensitivity. That is, I want to set up a way to talk into my radio without having to push a button, for when I'm doing a contest, and I don't actually want to transmit any signal while testing, so I plug in the dummy load and test with that. I also use it to plug into the end of a piece of coax that I'm testing. I can tell you it's helped me find some dodgy coax over the years. I have a range of adapters from PL259, SO239, N-type, SMA, BNC, male-to-male, male-to-female, female-to-female, all different permutations. They're all in one box and I have that with me whenever I go portable. It saved my bacon more times than I can remember. I have a multimeter. The most often used part of it is the continuity beep. You can set it to beep if there is a short, which is great for testing power leads, coax shorts and the like. I splurged and purchased an antenna analyzer. It's helping me understand the errors of my ways while building antennas, though I confess on more than one occasion it's added to the confusion. I have a coax cutter, a pair of high-quality pliers, though one of my so-called friends left it in the rain one day, so they're a little less quality than they were. An Anderson power pole crimper, a gas soldering iron so you can solder in the field, a third hand, since holding something while soldering is an excellent way to get a scar to impress your friends. On my workbench I have a lighted magnifying glass, since the older I get the harder it is to focus on small things. I have a bag of clip-on toroids which I use in places where operating surprises me with bonus RF interference. I also have stuff like cable ties, electrical tape, self-amalgamating tape and a fair bit of rope. You'll notice I don't have an SWR meter. I figured the one in my radio and the antenna analyzer combined were enough. I'm sure there are other things that I take for granted, but the items I've outlined are in regular use. I'm Onno, Victor Kilo 6, Foxtrot Lima Alpha Bravo.